Good morning, everyone. Good morning, everyone, and welcome to Celie's Kitchen Live this morning. I want to welcome all my TikTokers, my Facebookers, and of course, my YouTubers, my subscribers, my secret watchers. I'm going to call name like Donald. Yes, secret watcher. He watches everything that I do. He comments, he makes suggestions, and he's a good friend for many, many, many years. He's a childhood friend. Yes, since I was probably 11, 10, 11, thereabout. Yeah. So we've been friends for over 40 years or more. Yes. So I just want to welcome everyone to Celie's Kitchen Live this morning. So guys, you might be wondering what's she cooking today? I'm not gonna be doing much cooking, but on YouTube and Facebook, as you guys have seen the title, you know, during Thanksgiving time, we always have a lot of turkey left over, a lot of chicken, a lot of this, a lot of that. And sometimes we end up eating it until the weekend and then we end up dumping it. Well, I don't eat overnight food over 3 days. Nah, I don't play that because sometimes bacteria starts to set in the food because remember that food was out on the table, everybody was partaking of it, and then it's left over, and then you just don't want to get sick. So, although some people, what I think they do when they cook excess on Thanksgiving, they will put away some in the refrigerator and they'll put out some for the guests. Welcome to the live, everyone. So, this morning, guys, before I start my live, of course, we Jamaicans, we have to drink our tea. So, where's my tea? Where's my tea? Oh, it's right here. So, this morning, guys, I'm making some Caribbean Dreams Noni ginger. It says it's natural herbal teas in the box and it's caffeine free. And that's the reason why I bought it because, as you guys know, I'm allergic to caffeine. Good morning, Chris. Happy Thanksgiving. Happy belated Thanksgiving. Happy belated Thanksgiving to all my TikTokers. I see some guys popping up: Nikki Green, Sharon, Sandra, Sylvia, Vanessa. Yes, I see you all popping up on TikTok. And of course, my YouTubers, my neighbor, Chris. How are you? How is the weather in Jamaica? And of course, my Facebook folks. All right, guys, so I'm starting out with some noni ginger tea because you have to start the day right. Ooh, this is too hot for me. Let me grab a glove. No, let me grab a mitten because this gets hot and I don't want to get burned. All right. So let's start with some noni ginger tea. And of course, I'm going to put a little creamer in there. I love my creamer, guys. That's my weakness. Audrey, tell me off every day. Oh, you need to leave those creamers alone. But I try to go on the healthier side. So this is Planet Oat. And it's gingerbread. Because of the season, they make all these exotic flavors. And I just capitalize on them. Shortly, I'll be leaving here because I have to go to Trader Joe's. Because they sell those mini cones. Yes, the peppermint flavor mini cones. Oh, those are so delicious. I'm hooked on those. So every year I look forward to my little season treats. I call them season treats because you only see them during this time of the year. So I always buy 2, 3, 4 of them, and I'll freeze some of them in the freezer because after January they take them off the shelves or they take them out of the refrigerator here. So let our tea seep real quick. The tea bag is very thin, so I see the water start changing color, so it's seeping fast. Let me stir this up a little bit. All right, guys, so you might be wondering what I'm cooking this morning. Let me cut to the chase. And if you're just joining us on Facebook, I am a sim. I think that's Dwayne Simpson telling me to shut up. And if you're telling me to shut up on live, you're very rude. Anyway, because I didn't answer your phone call yesterday. That's fine. Alrighty. So, guys, you might be wondering what I'm cooking today. And I'm not really doing much cooking because guess what? I have leftovers from Thanksgiving. No, I didn't really have much of a Thanksgiving because I was cooking for he, she, and the old lady, as y'all know. Like June on the live right now, I was cooking for he, she, and the old lady. So I didn't have time to really prepare this nice, delicious meal and set the table as I usually do on Thanksgiving. I was busy just cooking and dropping off food. But I have some turkey wings left over. And I also have some jerk chicken left over. Not much because hubby took some for lunch. So I have like 2 pieces. So I'm going to add it to the batch. And of course, I have some of my healthy basmati rice left over from making I made a Hawaiian rice for 2 people. So I had some rice left over. So I'm going to use it. I'm not gonna lose it in the garbage. So it's still nice and fresh. And I'm going to create a meal out of my Thanksgiving leftovers. So if you guys don't know what to do with your turkey or your chicken or whatever flesh you use during the Thanksgiving season, you could incorporate this recipe with whatever protein you have in your house today. Yes, because after today, you got to throw it in the where? The garbage. So we don't want to waste money. We don't want to waste food. Times are hard, and we want to make sure that we still enjoy the leftovers from Thanksgiving. Instead of popping it in a microwave and warm up the fleshy pieces of turkey, this is a good idea that you could try and make a meal out of it for your family today. You could do it tomorrow too. That's fine. All right, Damien, let me read some of these comments on social media now. So I have a lot of people hailing me up on YouTube. I don't know half of them. She said, the person said, what did you make for Thanksgiving? Okay, so question, they're asking what I made for Thanksgiving. Of course, I made the famous Hawaiian rice. I made jerk chicken wings. June had my jerk chicken wings. She could tell you how good it was. I also made jerk chicken, regular jerk chicken. I made mac and cheese. What else did I make? Oh, salmon. Yes, I made a sweet chili salmon. And I made rasta pasta. And curry chicken. Yes, I forgot about the curry chicken. Somebody wanted curry chicken, so I had to make curry chicken for my good up Haitian friend. And in exchange, she gave me a whole pan of black rice. Guys, the first time I heard about black rice when I visited America, before I even lived in this country, the name turned me off, honestly. And then when I saw it, it was a worse turn off for me. But when she made that black rice, she's the only person, Haitian person, I eat black rice from. I'm sorry, guys. I'm not offending anybody else who is Haitian on here. I love you all, but I love Miss Pequan's black rice. You know why I love her rice? It's a healthy rice that she uses, 1. 2, it's gluten-free. 3, she used good shrimp in it. She don't use a little cheap shrimp. She makes sure it's wild shrimp that she used in her black rice. She adds shrimp to it and the peppers, and she doesn't do it the traditional Haitian way. She put a twist to it, and I guess that's why I like it her way, because I like to put twists to recipes out there. So I guess that's why I like her black rice. And trust me, guys, the rice is off the chain. You gotta taste this rice. And guys, if you want her rice, I could let her know and you put in your order. I had a friend of mine tasting the rice yesterday. She called me this morning. She said, let me tell you something. I always hear about black rice and turned off. And I you know, we Jamaicans be picky. And she said, let me tell you something. The thing nice. We never know so it nice. But anyway, let me stop talking about black rice and get the ball rolling. So Damien said, where you cook up in here today? You soon see. Me not tell you nothing. Hi, good morning, George. Welcome to the live. And welcome to all my secret watchers who watch me all the while but don't comment. So guys, I have some chopped up onions right here. assorted pieces of bell peppers, baby bell peppers to be specific. I have the red one, the orange one, the yellow one, and some green ones. And I have some sprigs of thyme. I won't be putting the stem part of the thyme in the mix because we don't want to be eating stems, but I'll be taking off the leaves. So let me just rest this aside because guess what we're gonna have to do? We're going to have to debone. Let me get another cutting board. We're gonna have to debone our flesh. So I'm going to start with the deboning process. I could have done it before the live, but I wanted to do something on the live because I know the live is going to be very short today. And after I cook this, I'll be making a eggnog punch, an eggnog mega punch. You might wonder what that is. If you go in the Caribbean store, you will see this packet called Mega Punch. It's good for the men. I'm making it for Twine, and of course I'm going to drink some too. But you know, once it said Mega Punch and they specifically say it's for the men, it has a lot of herbs in it, guys. It has flaxseed, it has pumpkin seed, it has peanuts, oats, Irish moss, wheat germ, cashew. Okay, so those are the ingredients. And of course, it has additional spices and stuff that they add to it. So that's why it's called a mega punch. I think they make it so you could just mix it with milk or condensed milk. But I'm going to be adding it to some eggnog. And of course, I'm going to step it up. Yeah, pep it up. I have my little vanilla. I have my little rum cream over here. And of course, I have some Jamaican Lasco. And this is, they says almond flavor. So I'm going to add that to it as well. So I'm going to nice it up. All right, I guess I'm talking too much. Let me get the ball rolling. So let me put on some gloves. Let me get some gloves on. I washed my hands prior to the live. Because, you know, you have to wash your hands when you're prepping stuff and you're in the kitchen. You have to make sure everything is nice and clean, nice and sanitary. Because, you know, the people that might watch you. And trust me, you have some critics that come on my live, you know, guys. And they talk all kind of things behind your back. But guess what? In this business, you have to have a duck back. And what I mean, having a duck back, when you throw water on a duck, it just rolls off. It doesn't matter. If you don't mind, it won't matter. So I don't mind. Anyway, so I'm going to take out. June says she liked the part with the, because she ordered the turkey wings from me. She said she likes the part with the double bone. That's actually my favorite part too. So I'm using 2 drumsticks. Let me save 2 pieces for Twine. Because he likes it. And then I'm going to use up all the chicken that I have left. So I have a piece of thigh and I have a piece of drumstick. So I'm deboning 3 pieces of turkey wings. And the wing part is so big, guys, it looks like a leg. It looks like a chicken drumstick, but it's actually a turkey, the leg part on the wing. And this is the other part with the 2 bones. All right, so I'm just going to be deboning it real quick with my little paring knife right here. So I'll be just pulling the flesh from the bone. Because we don't want to be eating any bone in the mix that we're going to be making. So I'm just removing all the fleshy pieces, parts. So I'm just removing all the fleshy parts from the bone. And you see how succulent my jerk chicken was, guys? They told me how succulent the jerk chicken was. It's a little grizzly part. I can't put it in there. All right. So we're done with the chicken. That part of the chicken. So let's do the drumstick. Let's do the drumstick of the chicken. So you might be wondering what to do with your leftover turkey or chicken. This is something you can do today and make a meal out of it for your family. Don't waste the food you spend money on. You work hard to buy the food to prepare it for your guests and your family. Do not waste the food. Do not throw it in the garbage. Let's make a meal out of it. Let's make a meal out of what's left from Thanksgiving. All right, you see how much flesh we have on the board already, guys? And this is just 2 pieces of chicken. Let me show you. Let me bring it closer to the camera. You see how much flesh we took away from the thigh and the drumstick? And this is jerk chicken. And this is jerk turkey wings now that I'll be deboning. Hi, Merle. How are you? What did June say? She said, Audrey. Yes, Audrey. What are you guys talking about? Alrighty. So, guys, I'm deboning the chicken wings. I'm deboning the chicken wings. I mean the turkey wings. I say chicken wings. I forgot I did the chicken already. Oops. I meant turkey wing, guys. Boy, when you're tired, you know, and you're getting old, you know, the brain get mixed up. All right. So we finished with 1 piece. And let's do the other piece. And it's very easy to come off, guys. It's very easy to come off the bone. That's how you know it's properly cooked. You go down to the bone and you don't see any blood spots. So you know it's thoroughly cooked. I'm just putting the grizzly part away. I don't want that in the mixture. All right. So we're down to 1 piece. We got 1 piece left. Got 1 piece left. So we're deboning this part as well. All right, so look how much flesh we have, guys. And let's cut these big chunky ones into smaller pieces, bite-sized pieces. So when we spread it out in the rice mixture, it spreads evenly. We don't have big chunks and small chunks. All right. So guys, see, we have a mixture of turkey wings and chicken pieces on our board, and we are gonna make a meal out of that. All right, let me remove my glove. All right, so let's put some fire under my wok. So I'm using the big wok today, guys. I'm using the big wok. What did Audrey say? Let me start reading comments because you guys complain that you pop up on the live and say good morning. Good morning, Carmen. I just see you popping up and I don't acknowledge you. And welcome to my live, all my TikTokers. I see Sharon, Steph Curry fan, just joined. Yeah, I see a few people. Elizabeth, Paul, Pink just joined. And of course, Miss Joycey from Jamaica, big up yourself on YouTube. And Yvette, welcome to the live as well. And he said, now she have a distinguished between June she talking about. Guys, I don't understand what you're saying. They're having their whole conversation over there on Facebook, guys. I love my audience. They interact with each other. So while my pot is getting hot, let me sip some more tea. This is nice and delicious. All right, guys. So I'm going to be using some Smart Balance butter. Didn't open this one yet. I'm just opening up this one. Put the garbage in here. And of course, I'm also going to be using some garlic butter. So I'm not using oil. I'm using some garlic butter. And of course, some Smart Balance butter. So I'm using 2 different types of butter today to make my stir fry. Take out my knife. All right, guys, I can smell the heat from the pot. So I'm going to start by putting about 2 ounces of this butter in. And this is the butter that's going to add the flavor, the garlic and herb Land O'Lakes garlic butter. So I'm adding about 1 ounce of butter from this one. And then I'm going to add all my peppers and onions. So we're going to make a nice little stir fry. So I'm just going to saute this in my wok for a few minutes until my peppers are half cooked. And then I'm going to add my flesh. I'm going to add my flesh. So we're going to stir fry this. And guys, remember, the chicken is already seasoned because they're both jerk turkey and chicken. I don't even know what to name this meal, but while I'm cooking, an idea came to mind. I think I'm going to call it Turchicken Stir Fry. How about that name? Turchicken. And I'm going to spell the chicken C-H-I-K-E-N. Or chicken. Turchicken Stir Fry. Or I might spell it C-H-I-K and an N. So call it that name. So it's going to be a stir fry Turchicken meal. So we're going to stir fry this for a little bit. Soften the meat a little bit before we add our rice. And then we're going to add the rice and then we season the pot. I can smell the jerk seasoning from the meat, guys. All right, so now we're going to add our rice. And we're going to gradually add our rice. So I added about half of the rice. And then we're going to add the other half of the rice. So guys, I'm not cooking today. This will be dinner. So when Twine comes home, this is going to be dinner. So let's season this a little bit, guys, so we can get this thing having some flavor to it. All right, so we're going to add some coconut milk powder. I don't have any coconut milk. I would rather, using some fresh coconut milk from the coconuts, but unfortunately, I don't have the coconut milk. June says, me are the original, not my pet mama. What are they talking about? They're having a whole conversation over there on Facebook. Oh my God. So I sprinkled some coconut powder in this. So it gives it a nice flavor. This almost looks like a pilaf. Caribbean people call it pilau. But the correct name is pilaf. It looks like a pilaf. Alrighty, we're going to add some orange pepper. Listen, don't embarrass me on live. The pepper is embarrassing me on live. It's not coming out. Alright, so we're adding some orange pepper to this. Then I'm going to add a little tip of sweet chili sauce. Just a little. Just a little goes a long way. Not a lot because I don't want it spicy. Because remember, the chicken and the turkey is already jerked. So you don't want it too spicy. So just a little goes a long way. And then I'm going to add a little bit of adobo. And of course, a little bit of our salt-free seasoning. Let me turn my fire down. It's popping. Oh, I think I have an open one. No? Yeah, I have an open one. That one is no. I took out the wrong one, guys. Oh, it can open from the top. All right, so let's add a little salt-free seasoning. And this has garlic and herbs in it. All right, so let's stir this up. Turchicken stir fry. Woo! New recipe. So we're stirring this up. And the last thing we're going to add, the two last things, we're going to add some thyme leaves. Now we don't want to add too much because we don't want it overbearing. So I'm adding like about 3 stems of leaves. Just to add a little flavor to it. We don't want it too much. So let's stir this up. Let's stir this up right here. And the last thing, the very last thing that I'm going to be adding is some coconut flakes. Yes, some semi-sweetened coconut flakes. Just a little bit. So I'm going to mix that up. Now, the only thing missing from this, which I'm not going to add because, you know, sometimes you want to make different types of rice, is the cranberry and the pineapple. I'm not going to add pineapple or cranberry to this today. It's fine. It has enough flavor and it has enough ingredients. So, hey, I don't need to add those to it today. So, our chicken stir fry is ready. So, I don't want it to burn. So, I'm going to turn my fire down. So, this is a easy one pot meal, guys. An easy one pot meal that you all can try with your leftover turkeys, or if you have leftover chicken, leftover beef. This is a great idea. This is a great, good morning, Karen from Georgia. Good morning. Thanks for joining the live. Yeah, so this is a meal that you could create today from your leftovers. And I can't wait to taste it for you because I can smell the aroma from the pot and I know it's gonna taste good. So, let us go over now to make our eggnog mega punch. Yes, let me wash my hands. Drop this on the side. All right, so we have our platter ready for the rice. And of course, I'm going to be making my eggnog mega punch. All right, so let me grab the eggnog. Ooh. So guys, this eggnog is the most delicious eggnog they make out there on the market. The first time I had it, I couldn't believe how great it tastes. It's lactaid and it's so rich and delicious, you can't stop drinking it. So take a screenshot of it if you want to try it, guys. It's good. There's a war in my house every year for this eggnog. My husband got hooked on it, and let me tell you something. If I buy 3 boxes, if I buy 2 boxes, I have to hide one of the boxes somewhere in the back of the fridge, because if he sees all of them out, he's gonna drink them like water. So this one was kind of hidden in, and I took it out last night, and you see the box is half. He had a half of it when he came home last night. So I'm gonna use the other half to make the eggnog punch. And of course, I'm gonna be adding some almond milk, some plant-based almond milk. All right. Oops. You're going in the garbage anyway. All right, guys, so our eggnog is in the blender. Let me put back this milk in the fridge because, you know, cross-contamination. So, guys, we're going to add some vanilla. Jamaicans call it vanilla. But in America, we say vanilla with an accent. All right, so I added some vanilla. I'm going to add some Jamaican Ray and his nephew rum cream. This makes everything taste good. Good morning, Tanisha. Welcome to my live. So I added some rum cream. Then let's add some almond Lasco. Never know so they make this flavor. This flavor didn't exist when I was living in Jamaica. This is fairly new. So I'm adding the whole pack because it's not a lot was in there. It's about a half a pack. I think Twine used it to make something. He liked to put it in his cereal. Lasco. Real Jamaican, you know. And of course, let's add some Mega Punch. And we cannot make this Mega Punch without ice because it's not going to be good without the ice. Ooh, thank God I find a full ice tray this morning. Because, oh no, right? When Twan use the ice out of the ice tray, him not pull it back. And you know, we keep it real up in here. We have no secrets. There is no secret. And of course, you can't make punch if you're a real Jamaican without a little nutmeg. Yes, nutmeg adds spice and flavor to your drink, especially when we make carrot juice with milk. Yep. Especially when we make our carrot juice with milk. So we need, I'm trying to find a little baby grater. Where it is. All right, let's use this. All right, so if you're a real Jamaican and you're making punches or smoothies, you have to put some nutmeg and vanilla in there. There's something about the Caribbean spices. It just adds great flavor to our drinks. Idea just came to me. I'm going to add some of this creamer in there. Tell me I'm crazy. All right, great. So it's supposed to taste super great now because we add some additional flavor. All right, so guess what? This is going to be called the put it back drink when Twine come home because I tell you guys, he has been working back to back to back. I'm sorry for him sometimes. You know, him leave one job and him go to the next job. And he works 16 hours on one and then he's working very hard. So, you know, you have to fix him up. You know, make sure him eat. Make sure him take him vitamins. Him have this in him bag every day. Him have one of this and one of this in him lunch bag every day. And this is vitamin C with areola cherries. Yes, it's very good. You could get it in the pharmacist to buy. And this is Nutrition Works beetroot. It helps with the circulation of the blood. It adds nitrate oxide to the body, which we need, especially while we sleep at night. It's good for the heart. And it supports your cardiovascular health as well. And it's made with pure beetroot powder. Guys, one of this capsule is equivalent to 3 beets. It's very good. If you feel weak, just take one of this. It keeps you going. It gives you energy. It builds up back your red blood cells. Yes, guys, it does. It's good. It's good. Yes, Audrey said the Jamaican cherries. Yes, the Jamaican cherries are indeed the areola cherries. Yes, we used to eat some good fruits back home, you know. But guess what? We didn't appreciate it. It's when we come to America, we learn what the values of these fruits that we were eating back then. Yes, even soursop. As a little girl, you could never get me eat soursop. I never like it because it tastes funny. But I would eat sweet sop, which they call sugar apple in some other Caribbean countries. I would eat sweet sop like crazy because we had a tree in our yard. Even my kids, when they were small, I remember Brianna used to climb the sweet sop tree we had in the front of the yard. Yeah. I never liked soursop, but when I came here and I learned what the benefits of the soursop leaf, not even the fruit, you know, the leaf of the soursop, the leaf from the tree. It's very potent. It's good for the cancer cells. It kills the cancerous cells in our body. We didn't know that. We used to drink it, you know, but not, we weren't big on it. Our grandmothers used to, and I guess that's what used to keep them, because these people didn't have fancy tea bags like us in a box. Them just go outside in the backyard and pick 2 bush leaf and make some tea. They call it lemongrass here, the fancy name for it, but back home we call it fever grass. You could go in the backyard and just pull it up out the ground and go make some tea. You could pull the lemon leaf off the tree and go make some tea. You could pull some peppermint from the side of the yard. Sometimes the peppermint is growing wild. You could just go outside, pick some mint and make some tea. But we didn't know what the benefits were. We just used to do it because our foreparents did it, and that's how we grew up. But we didn't learn what the benefits are. And there are a lot of benefits in a lot of these teas, like the dandelion that used to run wild in our yard. We didn't know the value of it. The guinea hen weed, we didn't know the value of that. We just pass it because it's bush. But as you grow older and you learn more about herbs, and then the Bible talks about it, the healing of the nation. God put all these plants on the earth for us to heal our bodies. Him never say, we fi take the pill them where the doctor prescribe. It'll kill we off. Trust me. So if you have high blood pressure, go drink some lemon tea. Yes. And go blend up some cucumbers and keep your blood pressure down and eat 2 slices of watermelon. Please. Stop, guys. Stop. If you don't have to take these medications, don't take them. Resort to the more natural stuff because it's better. I realize when I eat fruits, I digest it easily. I burp. But if I go outside and eat one of the foods that they make or they create, it takes so long to digest because it has so much, it's sprayed, it have preserved. That's why I'm going to eat nothing when organic, because I am afraid of what they spray on these fruits and vegetables. We all need to be careful. I guess I talk too much. Anyway, guys, the Mega Punch. Oh, and I brought this on the live to talk to you about it, guys. It's nicotinamide, and it's very good for the skin, especially for us ladies. As we get older, the neck start to sag. We start to get wrinkles under the neckline, under your eye bags right area right here. You know, you start getting little wrinkles. It's good for the skin, and it has resveratrol in it. Resveratrol, yes. Anti-aging, yes. So people ask, oh, you look so young. Yeah, man, you have to take them thing at all, because the body produces these things, but as you get older, it slows down. So you have to have some kind of supplement to replace what is missing. All right, so the Mega Punch ready, guys. The Mega Punch ready like Freddy. Whew. Boy, this look nice. Now I'll fill up the glass too much. Oops. I made a mess. I didn't know it was gonna bubble over like that when I poured it, because it had a little fizz on the top in the blender. All right, see, I'm not gonna pour too much. All right, guys, let's taste the Mega Punch first. Mmm. Mmm. Very delicious, guys. Very tasty. All right, so let's put our rice on the platter now, and we're gonna taste it for you. Yes, it's colorful, and this is what I wanted, the colors. I don't want to put too much. I'm not even going to eat this much. I shouldn't even take out so much, but you know. Let's kind of organize it on the plate. Let me put some orange pepper. because I'm seeing a lot of yellows. Can't find the green ones. All right. So let's clean up the side of our plate, our platter. Oh, let's garnish this with some parsley. Where is my parsley? Can't find it. Can't find it. Anyway, guys, I was going to garnish with some parsley. I can't find it. It's lost somewhere in the cupboard. Because, you know, you want to make this grand presentation. Oh, I couldn't find the parsley, but guess what? We have some time. We do have time. Okay, so the time replaces the parsley. So, guys, this is our turchicken stir fry. Turchicken stir fry. So, guys, for those of you who are just joining, if you have any leftover turkey or leftover chicken pieces, this is a very interesting meal that you can make for your dinner today or tomorrow. So, guys, if you like what we cook on Celie's Kitchen today, I want you to like this video, share this video, and of course, if you are not following me or subscribe to any of my platforms, please follow me right now, especially my TikTokers. Start following me right now for more interesting recipes. And if you like what we cook today, send us some hearts, send us some gifts so we could keep this growing, because come Christmas, I'm going to have a lot of gift giveaways, right? So your gifts, I'll give back to you. Yes. So, guys, take notes. Yeah, turchicken stir fry. Yes, so I want to see some hearts going up on the pages, guys. TikTok, YouTube, and Facebook. Let's send up some hearts if you love what we cook today. I want to see some hearts going up, guys. Send up some hearts. All right, so I'm going to taste it for you now, guys. I'm going to taste it for you right now so you can get jealous. This is so tempting. You know, back home when we eat something, especially for the first time, and it tastes really good, and somebody say, you say, you don't know, man, after your life gone if you not taste this. Well, I said to you today, after your life gone if you not taste this. Good morning, Noel. So, guys, with all your leftovers, this is something you can definitely try. So I'm going to be having a early lunch today. I hate to talk with food in my mouth. So, guys, if you like what we cooked in Celie's Kitchen today, I want you to like this video, share this video, and if you're not yet subscribed to Celie's Kitchen YouTube, TikTok, or Facebook channels, I want you to start following and joining now, because you're missing out on all the good up recipes. You're missing out on all the posts, all the pictures I post with food. And sooner or later, I'm going to be starting to post some of these recipes online so you can actually follow. You know, instead of watching the live recipe, you could actually follow the written recipe. So, guys, Carmen said, I try it. I'll try it. Norris said, here's my number to fill up with your make. Oh, okay. Nice. Thank you, Norris. Thank you, Norris. So, guys, I want you to share this video and have a great weekend. I have to run. I have a million things to do today. It was nice interacting with all of you. And if you're not following me right now, please hit that follow button. And please share and like this video today. God bless. Walk good. Take care of yourself. Bye-bye.